my Toshiba M550 4K smart LED TV, and the remote is actually Bluetooth, so I don't have to point it to the TV. Point it in. Good morning, good afternoon from Niche 24. How's it guys? How's everyone doing? So basically I have this video here of my Toshiba M550 4K smart LED TV. I have it for around coming 7 months now. Purchased in January of 2023. It's a 50-inch model, and what you're watching now is 4K HDR 10 stuff. I'll show you 4K HDR 10. Let me just go to here. You'll see the settings as well. Okay, it's not set to the max. Let's set it to the max. So now it's set to 2160p HDR. Right, you can't see the HDR. I don't know why it's not showing. Let me put some light. Oh yeah, maybe it will pick up then. It's not picking up on the TV. The camera is not focusing. But I got the light off because so you can see the HDR picture clarity. So this is basically YouTube. It's playing 4K HDR through the app, and this is my honest opinion. There's no one telling me what to say anything. It's my experience living with the TV for 7 months. I will show you the remote control now, so you can see the remote control and you'll have an idea. I'll show you some gameplay as well later on the PS4, PS5, depends which one is connected. And yeah, so let me show you the remote control now. How's it guys? So this is the remote for the TV. As you can see, it's a Toshiba. Pretty nice looking remote, silver and black, like a gloss black. Takes two AAA batteries. Got your basic stuff here. Import, your power, your numbers, keypad, little scroll bar wheel here. Doesn't actually scroll. It looks like a scroll bar. Your volume, your channel, home button, your voice, your mute. Then there's music for YouTube, free. This like plays like images. And you have your normal stuff: Netflix, Prime Video, YouTube. This goes to the internet. This goes to your sound. This goes to your apps as well. And the remote is actually Bluetooth, so I don't have to point it to the TV. Point it anywhere, it works. I can go in another room. I tested it, it works. And yeah, so nice looking remote. So I will go back to the TV, guys. So guys, that's the remote control. So let me show you what ports it comes with. It comes with this one of these. Let me put the light on again so you can see this. Basically it's one of these RCA ports. It comes with one. It's like a mini version of it. And so you got one RCA port that there. You got three USB 2.0 with one ARC-E. That's for your soundbar. So you can connect that. And it's got two USB ports, one USB 3, one USB 2.0. It's got an Ethernet port, optical out, and an aerial or cable connection. It sits on two stands here, and these are the inputs. So if you go here, you got your aerial, you got your PlayStation 4, 5, got my PS3. I don't know why it's so oversaturated. I think the color is on, the light is off in the room, so but I'm trying to get the best picture here, but it's not coming on the best picture. And then you got your home store. So this runs Vida. Now Vida has all the apps, but there's no Disney Plus here. But it doesn't affect me because I'm not subscribed to Disney. But it has all my local stuff. It has Prime Video, Netflix, Plex. This is my local streaming service. And then it's got all your stuff here. You can catch up, check, you can check. It's pretty responsive. let's say this is not an in-depth review. This is just my personal experience living with it. Alright, I'm just showing you all what I use every day. So I've got my PC connected to it, I've got my laptop connected to it, I've got my PS4, PS3, I've got my PS5, I've got my PS1, PS2, Wii. That's not connected, there's not enough ports. What else? I got it connected via Ethernet, or I use Wi-Fi depending if I want faster, but the Wi-Fi works 100%. The operating system is perfect. I'll show you some settings what I've got here. I'll tell you why I got the TV in the first place, whether it's a good buy. So let's put it on the PS4, PS5. As you can see, it's 4K 12-bit out, Dolby Atmos. It does everything what I need it to do. I'll show you some settings what I've got here. So I've got picture mode standard, game mode is on. As you can see, the game mode is on. Picture mode settings, got your backlight. Backlight is only set to like very backlight 62 backlight is set to, right? Then you got your brightness, the contrast, saturation, sharpness, impact noise off, color temperature off, warm to expert settings, native, black level, auto, gamma adjustment, RGB, all this off. Sound, it's got the Dolby Atmos on here. Sound mode, so it has speakers of 5 watts each, so that's 10. Got your network, got your channel auto scan, your accessibilities, got your system, and got your support. So let's see, self-diagnostics. So TV has been on for 61 days, 21 hours and 20 minutes. Using it for all. But if you put it on the plug off, it doesn't record. But if you keep it in standby, it records. So it's not that accurate, what I've noticed. So why did I get this TV here? So basically I put up a picture of my old LG 47-inch LCD, which done in 1080p maximum. I had the TV for 12 years and never lost a beat. Worked 100%. I eventually sold it for like 1600 rand, so $80. And I purchased this because I got a PS4 Pro. I said let me get the full use of it now, and the TV served its purpose. It got 12 years. Let me get a TV. So I looked at Hisense, Skyward, TLC for around $350 to $450, around 6 to 8,000 of my money. It's because I wanted to see a 4K TV before I invest any further into other TVs and all later down the line. But I do keep my TVs for a while. And this TV is 7 months, it's going strong. It's going strong. And I've got no problems with it. It goes through inputs. I change inputs like crazy because I'm always on different apps. So you can send it to the phone as well, which is linked up. It works 100%. And let's see. So I'll leave this demo on for you, yeah. So it's set at 4K. You can see the quality there in the corner. And yeah, so it served me well, the old LG. So I wanted to get the full potential out of the PS4. I knew I'm going to get a PS5, which I got a few months later. And it's working 100%. HDR, Dolby Atmos, 4K. You can see, I'll show you pictures of the display on the PS4. On my laptop, 4K. Problems, it's a 60 Hz panel. Does the job. It never let me down once. Changing inputs, HDMIs, living with it. The sound is decent. Operating system is okay. Google is what I prefer, but I've got this, nothing I can do. It has the apps, everything. What else we need in a TV at the moment? This was like the higher end of the LED models. You get the lower ones, And Toshiba makes laptops, hard drives, so I bought those products before and never had a problem. So I said, let's give the TV a chance. And Hisense actually owns Toshiba now. So it's a Hisense panel with Toshiba's Rexa engine processing power. It doesn't have those MediaTek processors that most TVs have out there. It has its own processing power and it does a job good enough, perfect, no like freezing, stuttering, even PS4, PS5 games, PS3, everything, 1080, 720, up to 4K, 60, HDR, Dolby Atmos, everything it handles, nothing died, froze, restarted. Sometimes this TV is on for like about 8 hours, maybe 10 hours a day, and sometimes it's on for like 4, and it runs and runs and runs. So I say if you want a budget TV, I say get the Toshiba. It it won't let you down. The reviews were good on this TV as well. No one had a real problem with it. And if you can afford a better TV, maybe a mini LED or OLED, go for it. But for me, this thing does the job 100%, and it's not even at full brightness. Setting like 50 brightness. The HDR, you have to pump it up to about 90. That's all HDRs. But normal TV viewing, it's sitting at about 58%, and you can see the picture. It's a good picture. That's the job for me, and I'll recommend it to anyone who wants to buy it. The stand is a bit low, so a soundbar won't fit. You probably have to wall mount it. But for that small effort, most people will also wall mount it. I got this cabinet because my consoles go in them, so I have to have a cabinet. So TV sits low, and it's got thin bezels, all the ports you need. It's not 2.1 or 128K and all, but for my preferences now, for the price, it's good. And actually TV was on special, so I got it at that price. It normally sells for like $450. And yeah, I said let me get the Toshiba, and I've been happy with it. Happy. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put some gameplay now, and you all can see that there. So let's see, what can I put here. Let me put a racing game. Need for Speed. Let's see, Need for Speed Remastered. Right, so this is running at 12-bit 4K PCM. PCM is your sound output. I'm playing the PS4, guys. As you can see, let me put the lights on. That was just connected at the moment, so I'm playing that. Sound is decent. Alright, so we logged in. Got niche over there in my profile. Let's see. I don't want to play career. Let's play career. What was it? I just got this game recently. They had a special. As you can see, it's flawless, running at 4K, 60 frames per second. Any game will run at that there. Let's see. I haven't played this game for a while, so don't judge me, right?
An expression of joy. The BMW Z4 S-Drive 35IS is a...
I hope I remember the controls. You can check, it looks good. There's no sound barrier, nothing. Told I now play this thing for a long time. gonna go for the shortcut anyway. Anyway guys, you all saw it. You all decide if you want to get a Toshiba or maybe another model of a Toshiba, but give it a chance. And anyway guys, Niche 24 out.